Hello guys, welcome to the channel. As you can see, I'm all pitched up. Tent, stove, all good to go. Just to set up the sleeping stuff. Just to give you an idea where I am. Down that way, up to there, is the Isle of Jura. The Paps of Jura are way down there on the left hand side. There's a wee void over there, and over there is the Isle of Scarborough. So, cracking wee spot by the coast in Argyll. There's actually a cracking wee jetty down there. An old kind of building you would have seen when I walk in there. So I'll grab a couple of shots of that before it gets dark. But it was quite breezy earlier. The wind's died down a wee bit, so hopefully it'll be a calm enough night. But I was going to put the drone up, but I don't think I'll bother. It's not worth the risk. I stick it in the brink when a gust comes along. So anyway, not too bad a night at all. The moon's out up behind the camera there. So I'll just take you over and show you that wee jetty, and then I'll finish setting up my sleeping bag and stuff. I've actually done absolutely no research on this place. I don't know what the jetty's for, I don't know what the building's for. A lot of farms about here, so it's kind of the southern end of this peninsula. The stunning views out west. Absolutely stunning. A cracking wee place, quite rugged. Quite like it actually. Quite fortunate to get a good pitch in amongst the rocks there. I wouldn't say it's sheltered, but it's not too bad. Cheers guys. Well, I certainly can't let this opportunity go by to have a wee Jura, overlooking Jura. Slange everybody. This is life. I'm actually carried away. I had a couple of drums down the jetty there, so I was ready to set up my sleeping system. There's my water. I thought I'd actually left that in the car, thankfully. I got it with me. No panic there. I'm going to head back to the car for that. Just need it for cooking actually. Right, that's me eventually set up after a few wee drams down at the jetty there. So this is my firewood for tonight. I've got some more back at the car. If I really have to go back, I'll go back and get it, but that should last us a wee bit and enough to cook my dinner. Couple of beers, a wee bottle of Jura for dinner tonight. I'm going to be having salt and chilli sizzle steak. I'm going to be having that with some egg fried rice. Exciting stuff. I've added rice to it now. Sleeping arrangements tonight. That's a Lomo spongy folding mat thing. I think that's rated to 2, R rated. I've got my X-Bed winter mat. That's R rated to 5 or 5.2, so I think it's good for -18. So if it hits that tonight, I'll just be going back to the car. And I've got my OEX Leviathan EV900 sleeping bag as well. That's good for down to -9 apparently. So I've got other stuff with me. I've got my thermals and I've got my Montane Prism trousers and things like that. So I've got them to chuck on if it does get colder, but hopefully it'll never be that bad. So it's just about 6:15, 6:30. So I'm just going to phone the family, let them know where I am. I just kind of left with no plan as per usual these days, and I've ended up on the west coast, as you've seen, overlooking Jura, Scarborough, and I don't know what I'm seeing to the north. It could be Isla Mull. Anyway, I'll catch up with you in a wee bit. Right guys, it's 8:30. I'm in the tent. I've had to shut down the doors and everything because it's blowing an absolute gale. It wasn't really the forecast for tonight, but there you go. I got caught out last time in the wind. Wind's a killer. I can handle the rain, but the wind is just a bloody nightmare. Anyway, I prepared my dinner. I cooked my dinner and I ate my dinner. But the GoPro never picked up the audio from it. Or should I say the DJI mic didn't pick up the audio from it. I think it's because I put the battery pack into the back of the GoPro via the media mod, I don't know. Anyway, it never worked, so we'll relive that moment as I talk a load of rubbish. But I'm basically signing in, just to sign back out again, say good night. It's been a cracking night. I've still got a couple of beers to have. I've still got quite a bit of whiskey to have, but there'll be no enjoyment in you guys watching me consume that and make an arse myself. So I'm just going to say good night just now. Thanks very much for watching. Feel free to leave a comment, like, subscribe, whatever. Do what you want to do, but nah, good having you on board as per usual. I don't have to leave first thing in the morning for a change, so might catch some of the place in daylight. I just wish I'd arrived here a couple of hours earlier today, but anyway, as what it is. It's the first time I've ever been here. I just did it off of Google Maps. I loaded up the car with everything. My Helm 1 compact tent in case I ended up in a summit somewhere. The hot tent and stove in case I ended up somewhere not too far from the car. And the car set up in the back as well, so I could have slept in the car tonight. But no, I was just dying to get back out with a hot tent and enjoy the stove and get some cooking done on top of it. I know I did it last week with the car, but inside the tent, when it's heating the tent, absolutely fantastic. It's actually up to about 24 degrees just now inside the tent, and I think it's about 2.8 outside, so it's slightly dropped in temperature since last time I checked. So that's what it's all about. Toasty in here. Anyway, if I don't blow away by the morning, I shall see you then. Cheers, guys. Morning guys, had a wee bit of a lazy morning, 7:30. No hurry, wanted to see the place in daylight again, so got the tent open. Hit the side door this time rather than the front door. Look at that for a view. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. I'm just going to start stripping down camp, I think. Ready to head down the road. Right guys, that's me all packed up, ready to go down the road. Double check the site that I've got everything. Got my car keys, got my phone. So pick up my stove on the way out, back to the car. But no, just have another wee look at this coastline. Absolutely stunning. What a place. I'll definitely come back here. Especially on a day like this. Anyway, just take this opportunity to thank you for watching. Your time and patience again. It's much appreciated. No, cracking wee night. So if you haven't done so already, feel free to give us a like, subscribe, and also leave a comment. All helps the channel. So I'll see you next trip. Cheers.